Good morning. Happy coffee talk. It's Monday morning. The mist here is out of control. So, weather report, Washington State is under this like misty cloud. It's like a cloud has descended on us and just stayed. Yesterday, when I was driving, and it was probably like 10 or 11 in the morning, it was the most misty I've ever seen. So, I don't know what the difference is between mist and fog, but it felt like you couldn't see 25 feet in front of you. This was not like at the crack of dawn either. That's when, at least in the past, I've been more familiar with fog is like first thing, but not here. There's just a cloud sitting on Washington. So it's the same today. It's Monday and it's cloudy on the ground is what the weather report is here. Coffee today. I always share my coffee at the beginning of coffee talk or at the end if I haven't shared it at the beginning. But my coffee mug today is this beautiful Polish pottery mug that fitme give back coordinator Nikki Miller gave me. I love this mug. And I blended again the cacao coffee, quote coffee, because it's not coffee, but it's like ground cacao with Black Rifle coffee. So it gives it kind of a like almost a chocolatey taste in there, but it's not. I've never been a fan of like the hazelnut flavor, of coffee or vanilla flavored coffee. Any flavored coffee usually just doesn't do it for me. But this is pretty good because it's just kind of like a deep, rich chocolate taste in there, but it still tastes like coffee. So, anyways, what's funny is my coffee talk message this morning is about perspective. I was sitting here and before I push record or play, I kind of like just sanity check my appearance. I don't often, about half the time I have makeup on, the other half the time I don't. I look like I just woke up. Sometimes I brush my hair. Sometimes I don't. And that's because you're getting real coffee talk. I'm not like getting dolled up and go to the studio. I'm literally just having coffee with you. This is my morning cup of coffee and I'm sharing my thoughts with you. So I was looking at myself in my reflection and I realized that my hair, my undergrowth is getting pretty long now. And by pretty long, I mean, it's a couple inches maybe. And I had this really awesome undercut that I had shaved around my head, like up to my hairline, kind of like Viking style. And then at late summer, I decided to start growing it out. I loved it. I just also like my hair long and normal. So I don't know which one I like, but either way, I'm growing it out. Point is, it is now January and my hair is a couple inches long. And it's going to probably be, I would guess, until midsummer where I can get it all up in the kind of high ponytail that I like. So why am I telling you this? Because in my mind, I really, truly estimated that it would take approximately 6 months for my hair to grow out to be able to put up in a ponytail. And that is so far from accurate. It's kind of far from accurate, actually. I feel like it will be a solid year, to be honest. I kind of optimistically estimate everything. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I was visiting Arizona and I was hiking with a friend and two friends. They wanted to do a sunrise hike. And I said, well, we should leave at, 5:45. That way we can be there at, 6:15. And he was like, the sun doesn't come up until 6:45. And I was like, oh, I'm just Arizona. I'm sure it'll come up. It's kind of like the sun comes up earlier here. He's like, no, the sun actually is scheduled to come up at 6:45. But for some reason, my brain, the perspective was it'll come up early for us. This sort of weird, optimistic, but not quite accurate. But we ended up getting there early, got into the hike. It ended up being halfway up the mountain when the sun rose. And that was pretty fantastic. But point is, I'm not trying to lie to myself. I'm not trying to lie to you either. However, I choose an optimistic perspective and it makes the journey less, I don't know, stanky, no matter what it is. I have optimism. So let's just go back to my hair thing for a second. Like if at the late last summer, I was like, you know what? I'm going to grow out my hair, but it's going to take forever. Like I can't deal with it. I'm going to hate it every minute until it's long. I think that perspective would just make it no good, right? Every single day I'd look at my hair and think about how much I hate it. That sucks. Or I could just think to myself, this is going to grow out really fast. It's going to be no time at all. And it'll be back to being able to put up in a ponytail. It's not going to look goofy when, when I have half of it one length and one half the other. And it doesn't even matter if it does look goofy or if it does take a long time. What matters is that every single day when I look in the mirror, I'm not too stressed about it. I'm pretty optimistic. It's a perspective. You might have a really big goal that's going to be hard and take a long time. If you suffer through it, it's going to be way more difficult to stick with it, to be honest. Time passes quickly, even with my crazy hair. I'm like, oh, it's already January. Like, it's going pretty fast, actually, now that I think of it. And it's because I'm not too focused on the negative. I joke about it a little because I do look crazy sometimes, but I'm not intensely focused on the part that sucks. So that's where you really do get to choose. You get to choose what to focus on. And sorry, I just kind of spit on myself. I know that we're not, the realists out there, like Christy's full of it. You can't just like tell yourself stories and have it not be true. You need to have the realistic worst case scenario. And I'm not saying that there's a time for that. I'm simply saying that it doesn't serve you very well to be the center focus. And oftentimes we do go to worst case scenario, or we go to how hard something's going to be, or we go to how uncomfortable or, not fun it will be. And instead we should probably be focusing on something else. We just need to shift our attention to something else. The more we focus on the discomfort part, the less easy it is to bear. And I think if you are working on a hard goal, so if you are in the process of working hard to take care of your body, for example, and you are like, I want to lose 40 pounds this year, there's going to be a lot of hard work that comes with that. There's going to be times where it feels really slow, even. There's going to be times when it's frustrating. There's also going to be times when you're going to be super proud of yourself. There's going to be times where you get to meet new people. There's going to be times where you get to enjoy food differently for the first time. There's going to be all sorts of positives with that too. And I challenge you to focus on those, not because the negatives aren't real, but just because you have control over what you focus your attention on. So focus it on something that actually is going to make the journey more enjoyable. You don't have to be like blind optimism, but I just know for me, it's almost like a default that optimism is based off of that intentional focus. I want to focus on the positive things, the things that'll make the journey more enjoyable, the things that I'm looking forward to, those things. So that's my coffee talk message for you this morning. Before we wrap up, I want to give you a quick reminder. There is just over 24 hours left to apply for the fitme scholarship. This is a 1-year full scholarship into the fitme program. So you get the entire fitme experience. And if you are trying to make some really big changes to your healthy habits this year, you want to do something that's sustainable, you want to see your body change, you want to feel better in your body, you want to take better care of yourself, this is the program for you. So our 1-year program, you have a one-on-one coach, you get workout and exercise programming customized to you for the entire year with online personal training sessions. You get metabolism support sessions. These are like deep dive metabolism booster sessions with level 2 coaches who really look at your specific background, body, diet history, what you need. And so that way you have every bit of information you need to make those nutrition changes to support your body. You get mindset coaching, you get our group stuff, you get the entire thing. So you basically will have a plan from start to finish to how to get to your goal and have every tool you need to get there. That's what the fitme program is. And we're giving away one full scholarship. So it's over $10,000 value. And we're giving away one spot, but you have to apply in order to be considered. And the application's closed tomorrow at midnight. So I'm going to put the link in the bio, in the show notes. I'm going to put the link everywhere. Fill it out today because tomorrow you're really cutting it to the deadline. So fill it out today if that is what you want to do this year, because we're going to give away a spot, and why not you? So thanks as always for plugging into Fit Me Coffee Talk. I enjoy spending this couple minutes with you in the morning. It really means a lot to me that you listen. If you haven't done so, subscribe to Fit Me Coffee Talk on your favorite podcast platform. And if you're listening on the podcast and are not a part of our Facebook group, go to Facebook, search Fit Me Free Community. It's the one place you do want to be on Facebook because we do diet-free and sustainable habits inside this group. So there's positive accountability, there's inspiration, there's workouts, there's recipes, and there's education in there. So you seriously can make some major progress on your own for free in that group. So go to Fit Me Free Community to join. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.